Hello and welcome to the special edition of Topic A. I'm Gary Perna. With the May primary election quickly approaching, we here at WYLN want to make sure that you have the chance to hear from the 2 Democrats and 2 Republicans that are running for Hazleton City Mayor. This May 19th, residents in the city will be choosing what Republican and Democrat will move on to November. On the Republican side, incumbent Joe Yannuzzi will face off against Councilman Jeff Cassant. This is the second time the two will be facing off. On the Democrat side, Hazleton resident Grace Kuzo will be going up against Hazleton City Councilman Jack Mundy. This is the second time for Kuzo is running for mayor, losing to Yannuzzi 4 years ago. We'll be right back here on this special edition of Topic A, only on WYLN.
The Beer Garage, 202 East Diamond Avenue in Hazleton. More than just beer. Coffee, all sizes, only $1. Get your lottery tickets here, too. Stop in today, the Beer Garage in Hazleton.
Penn State is right here in the Hazleton area.
We're top ranked by corporate recruiters.
We have 4-year degrees, so you can finish here
or at another Penn State campus.
There's new scholarship money available.
And there's no application fee when you visit here.
Penn State Hazleton.
Download your application fee waiver at psu.edu/visit Hazleton.
All Care Home Care, the health care that you need in the comfort and privacy of your own home.
At All Care Home Care, our caring and compassionate staff of skilled nurses, occupational speech, physical therapists, dietitian, social worker, and home health aides will give you the professional care you need. Call 459-3002.
With All Care Home Care, you will feel so much better and be able to do so much more.
Remember, it's still your choice. For your care, call us and we'll be there.
Join WYLN News for 2 very special mayoral debates. On Monday, April 27th from 7 till 8 p.m., the Republican candidates for Hazleton Mayor, Mayor Joe Yannuzzi and Councilman Jeff Cassant, with post-debate analysis immediately afterwards. And then on Wednesday, April 29th from 7 till 8 p.m., the Democratic candidates, Councilman Jack Mundy and Grace Kuzo, will face off in debate with analysis immediately following. WYLN, we're your local network.
Welcome back to the special edition of Topic A. I'm Gary Perna. We start off with incumbent Joe Yannuzzi.
Well, first of all, I was born and raised in Hazleton, you know that, and I was in business for 53 years, and all my businesses that I had were all in the boundaries of Hazleton, so I'm very familiar with the business portion of Hazleton. I've been a volunteer for many associations throughout the year for decades, and I just love this city, and I just want to continue where I am as mayor.
So why are you running for re-election for mayor of the city of Hazleton?
Well, first of all, we are making progress in the city of Hazleton. Hazleton is right at its turning point. Mm-hmm. And this is probably the most important part of it. We have everything in place. Things are moving. You can see downtown how it's made a difference from what we've done, from what the merchants have done, and even what the state has done with the corridor. They've made it more aesthetically nice and giving you that impression mm-hmm. of safe. And so to continue that, we're in the process of right now that D'Angelo's in a move. We have a garage half done. They're going to move. Once we get those people downtown, that is going to make a difference in what's going on downtown. It will actually bring in other stores to supply and service those amount of people.
Okay. If re-elected, what are your top priorities in your next term?
Well, I've always been downtown oriented because downtown is our Humboldt Park, if you want to say it. That's where all our work is. And that gives a ripple effect throughout the city. But, of course, my second one is the police. Safety. We have to increase our police force somehow. I know it's going to be on a ballot in the primary, and that's going to be a good thing. So our police force, it took me a couple of years to get it straight, to get it organized in a chain of command, and now we have that in place. We have everything replaced, from the vehicles, the equipment, the guns. They have all new stuff. So we're right in a position now where our police force is in a position to be able to respond faster. They're more efficient with less men, but we still don't have enough men, and that's going to be one of my priorities. The other is code. We finally have code in a position where we are issuing tickets, and it's working. And just recently, it's been on TV that Scranton introduced a quality of life. They came to see me a couple months ago and went over it with me, and I told them how it's working well. They are so excited to implement that in the city of Scranton. It's working here. I now have 5 people. I have 1 full-time and 4 part-time, and we are going to hire 2 more. So code's going to be really efficient.
Now we hear from Councilman Jeff Cassat, who is challenging Unuzi for his job.
Well, I was born and raised in Hazleton. I went to school here, went to Penn State. I ran the family business, which is Cassat's Cafe, since I was in high school. Took over when I was a teenager. Most recently, I opened a restaurant up in East Stroudsburg, where that's basically where I work now. I have ran a travel agency for a few years, been involved with a few other little businesses here and there.
So why are you running for mayor of Hazleton in a Republican ticket?
Well, I've always loved Hazleton, always been involved with what goes on. I'm involved with many charities. Most recently, I've been elected for the Big Brothers Big Sisters board. But I just always been involved, and I like to see what's going on. I want to see improvements made with the playgrounds and for the children, and try to keep the people that went to school here, lived here, come back and stay here.
So what are some of your top priorities if elected mayor?
The top priorities would be to improve the quality of life. We need to take a more proactive approach and get out in front of the problems that are out there. I want to fight the blighted properties. I've been working with the Pennsylvania Housing Authority to form a land bank, which would protect the blighted properties in the sale of the tax sale properties. This taking care of the small problems will alleviate some of the bigger problems. I know I'd like to see an impound yard, a city-owned impound yard, which would help cut down on some of the illegally parked cars, double parking, and stuff like that just needs to be addressed now. The tax base in the city has been diminishing. We've got to try to maybe get some business incentives to bring people in and make people want to live here. I really think the government needs to be more transparent. You know, I would attend the council meetings. I would hold periodic meetings with the department heads so that people could come and discuss what they want to see done in the city. There's a lot of things that need to be done and improved on, so I think that's what needs to be worked on.
Stay with us here. When we come back, we will hear from the 2 Democrats that are running for Hazleton mayor.
A winning smile. It's not the secret to success, but it sure helps. Protect your smile by visiting Dr. Weiss for complete dental services. Dr. Weiss offers a full-service denture laboratory on premises, offering dentures in one day. 3 dentists, 4 hygienists, and a team of caring technicians and assistants specializing in quality dentures and repairs, complete general dentistry, extractions, cleaning, and caps. Dr. Weiss, where you can have new dentures in one day.
Well, I'll never forget it. 1 minute, we were talking about going to the movies, and the next, Maggie could barely speak. It was a stroke. I thought I was going to lose her. But I never saw doctors work so fast. Anyway, she's coming home tomorrow. I just hope she doesn't yell at me for killing all the plants.
During these changing times, is your insurance program up to date? I'm local Allstate agent Gary McNeilis. I invite you to come into our office or give us a call. We'll help you be sure that you have the proper coverage to take care of all your family's needs at a price you can afford. Now more than ever, you need to be in good hands to protect everything that's important to you. Our team of insurance professionals and I will be honored to serve you. Are you in good hands?
The Wiltsey Center is pleased to announce their 5th anniversary birthday gala, Saturday, May 2nd at 6:30 p.m. at the Historic Castle in Hazleton. To begin this celebration, the Mahoney Brothers will present Jukebox Heroes Live, a recreation of many of your favorite rock and roll icons. After the show, continue the celebration with light refreshments, which are included in the price of your ticket. Tickets are on sale now and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or Boscov's in Hazleton.
Okay, that's good. Right there. What's this for par? This is Delta for par 3. Okay, I'll just let you know.
Last week, WYLN spoke with forestry officials about the dangers of brush fires in our area. As the Hazleton Area School District narrows down the candidates to replace Superintendent Dr. Francis Antonelli, WYLN was first to tell you how the community can get involved. WYLN was also on hand as the United Way of Greater Hazleton received a new sign from the students at the Keystone Job Corps. When 10 municipalities announced a free recycling event for the Greater Hazleton area, WYLN was there. WYLN News at 5:30 and 10, we're your local network.
Welcome back to the special edition of Topic A. I'm Gary Perna. Before we took a break, we heard from the 2 Republicans that are running for Hazleton mayor. Now we hear from the 2 Democrats looking to take on the job. We start with Grace Cuso.
What qualifies me is I'm concerned. I have served on the Housing Authority. I am presently serving on the Sewer Authority. And I truly have nothing. I'm not looking for anything. And I look at the city and we all know there's problems. And I truly am trying to take care of them. And I have always said, if you want to say something, okay, but stand up and back it up. And the only way I can see to back it up is to run. So that is why I'm going to run. I ran last time because I couldn't believe the Democratic Party had nobody on it running. And I think there is a lot of things I can offer to the city. I know a lot of things that have been going on. I have a handle on the sewer. I have a handle on the water. I understand the housing. I understand the situations that are going on in the city. When you talk to a young girl at 25 and she tells you she won't go out of her house after 9 unless her husband's with her, that really scares me. And I don't want these people to be scared. I must be a little off because I'm not afraid. But we shouldn't be. And I'll be darned if the people in the city should be afraid. And that is what I want to address mostly, is what's going on, the crime, the fear of the citizens. You have an 80-year-old man mugged going to the dentist. We've had shootings and we have muggings and murders, and this is something that we have not seen. And I warned the elected officials 20 years ago, this is what happened to Reading. Now take a look around. This is where we're at. And we are going to be in more trouble if someone does not go in who's truly, truly concerned. And I have nothing to gain. My worry is I have a granddaughter, I have a grandson. I have a daughter. I worry what they're going to have. They live in the area. They do not live in Hazleton. And you know why? My daughter built her house outside of town because she was afraid. And this is wrong. When people tell me they're afraid, come on, Hazleton is not that type of town, and it never should be. And we have got to stop it now.
So, what are some of your top priorities when elected mayor?
Of course, crime is number one. Let's be real. I mean, the crime has got to be addressed. I tried to address it the one evening at council when I made a suggestion of part-time police officers. We just had an officer retire with his salary and benefits. You can probably hire 4 part-time officers. The streets are a mess. There's cars parked all over the city that aren't licensed, that aren't registered. It's time we clean this up. It's all over. It has got to stop. And the only way it's going to is if someone takes a firm stand. And I'm sorry, but we have to. And if you put me in, I guarantee, I can never make, and they will not make you promises, but I can guarantee we will work towards those goals.
Cuozzo is going up against Hazleton Council President Jack Mundy.
Okay, it's been a privilege to serve on City Council for 4 terms for the citizens of Hazleton. I think with that experience would allow me to be the mayor of the city of Hazleton. I think anyone that wants to become mayor should serve on council first. I think that's been a stepping stone to mayor for the last 3 or 4 mayors. I think Mayor Marsicano was a councilman, became mayor. Lou Barletta was a councilman, became mayor. Joe Yanuzzi was a councilman, became mayor. So it seems like it's a natural progression to move from council. I've been president now for over a year. I think that gives me a perspective on what's going on in city government. I'm familiar with the budget and the process. I think that those qualifications would be enough for someone to serve as the mayor of the city of Hazleton. Some of the problems that we face are the finance of the city. We have to straighten them out. I've been involved with the city's finances since being on council for 4 terms. I know how the city works. I know how the budget works. I know we have to follow a budget. And we've had some problems being, as president of council, with the current mayor, who's had some problems about following our budget. I think if we can do that, get to follow a budget, I mean, we could get the city's finances in order, and that's one of the top priorities. I know I'd like to hire some more police, but our idea is to hire part-time police and at least try it. I mean, the present mayor doesn't even want to try hiring part-time police. I think that would help alleviate some of the crime problems in Hazleton. Also, the potholes in Hazleton. When we were on council, we purchased a machine that would allow them to our streets department to fill potholes in the winter. I don't know how. It doesn't sound like it was used that heavily because we had a very bad winter. But even in the colder spring now, they should be using that to fill potholes. And, that's been a major problem in the city of Hazleton, too.
Well, you pretty much discussed about what you think your priorities should be. Why, again, are you running for mayor? What's your...
Well, I'm running because I think Hazleton needs a leader to move the city forward. There's a lot of problems the city faces and will face, and I think I could make a difference in the city of Hazleton with my experience, and hopefully working with council, we could make Hazleton a better place and straighten out some of the problems that we have.
We'll be right back here on this special edition of Topic A, only on WYLN.
should be filled with the ingredients that most inspire you. And let relaxed sophistication fill the air and the walls around it. Find beautiful cabinetry finishes and details that capture your personal style. Craft Made. It becomes you.
Call, click, or visit your local Craft Made dealer today.
Watch Off the Beaten Path and discover the Pennsylvania you never knew existed on WYLN TV 35.
At Cuck's Turkey Farm, we are family owned and operated for over 45 years, and we consistently strive to produce premium poultry. We offer the finest all-natural country poultry, antibiotic-free, all-vegetarian fed with superior white meat yield and exceptional flavor. So we invite you to experience the unique natural taste of our poultry for your enjoyment and your health. Give us a call or stop in today.
Watch Wellness Through Physical Therapy with Ting O of Hazelton Physical Therapy, and let Ting and his talented team guide you on your journey to wellness. Only on WYLN.
Tune in each week to WYLN TV 35 to watch the #1 Hazelton-based broadcasted television talk show, The Storm, hosted by Tiffany Cloud. Candidates, politicians, community leaders, and more appear on The Storm when they want to be heard. New shows air Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and these additional air times. Only on WYLN TV 35. We're your local network.
I'm Bill Washko. I handle sales at WYLN, and I am at the American Cancer Society Telethon. I do telethons, helping hands, because I like to help the community, the local people, and the dollars that help local people, young and old.
Welcome back. We heard from the 2 Republicans and 2 Democrats that are running in the primary election. Hazelton also has 2 council seats up for grabs. Keith Bass and G. Mope seats are up, and we know that Bass will not be running again. There are 4 Democrats and 4 Republicans running for the 2 seats. On the Democrat side, incumbent Gene Mope is seeking re-election. Also running is Robert Gavio and Kevin Shatter. Shatter was appointed to council a few years ago and lost re-election. Also running is Rhoda Yuma. On the Republican side, former Hazelton City Authority Chairman John Keegan is looking for a seat on council. Joining him on the Republican ticket is Rocco Formica. He sat on a few boards for the city of Hazelton. Christopher Puza is also looking to run. Remember, he was appointed to council when Mayor Yanuzzi took over the job when Lou Barletta was elected to Congress. Also, Dominic Torrico is looking to be a member of council. Again, there are 2 seats up for grabs on Hazelton City Council. Remember to get out and vote this primary election, May 19th. The polls open at 8 a.m. Also remember that WYLN will be bringing you 2 debates, the first one on April 27th at 7 p.m. Mayor Joe Yanuzzi and Jeff Cassat will debate. Then on April 29th at 7 p.m., Jack Mundy and Grace Cuso will debate also live at 7 p.m. Join Tiffany Cloud, Dave Yonkai, and myself both nights for the debate. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone, here on this very special edition of Topic A. We'll see you next time here, and only here, on WYLN.
Join WYLN News for 2 very special mayoral debates. On Monday, April 27th from 7 till 8 p.m., the Republican candidates for Hazleton Mayor, Mayor Joe Yannuzzi and Councilman Jeff Cassett, with post-debate analysis immediately afterwards. And then on Wednesday, April 29th from 7 till 8 p.m., the Democratic candidates, Councilman Jack Mundy and Grace Cuso, will face off in debate with analysis immediately following. WYLN, we're your local network.
If you want to shed the fat and sculpt your body to get that slim, sexy look of your dreams, then you need to stop working out. Say what? And start rocking out with Rockin' Body, the fun new body makeover system that was created by fitness expert and Insanity creator Shaun T.
Rockin' Body combines dance and fitness in a fun new way so you can achieve insane weight loss.
I lost 30 pounds dancing.
Now you can tone and tighten your abs, shrink and shape your hips and thighs, and lift and firm your booty, all while you're just dancing.
I've lost 33 pounds. I feel sexy.
And now, for a limited time, the complete $80 Rockin' Body system is 75% off. That's right, Rockin' Body is only $19.95. We'll even upgrade you to express shipping free. Get the complete Rockin' Body system for only $19.95.
Call 1-800-614-0841 or order online at rockinbody.com. 1-800-614-0841. Call now.
Join us this week on Women Today. It's all about balance. Kristen Fulton Fritz, she's a busy career woman, a mother of 4, a marathon runner, and a blogger. She's going to tell you how you can have it all, maybe not all at once. We're going to taste a great wine from Simply Homebrew. Kathy's going to prepare some fabulous hors d'oeuvres to go with it. We'll find out who's going to Genetti's for brunch. One more great giveaway for the season. It's all coming up this week on Women Today. Join us. Join us this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. You'll meet David Kyle, a businessman, an athlete, and a person with a degenerative disc problem who was having a lot of pain until he met Dr. John. Now his pain and his tennis game are both better. His story this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. Join us.
I'm Brian Anderson. I served 2 years in Iraq. I lost both of my legs and my left hand in the line of duty. The troops coming home from Iraq is good news for all of us. But for many military families, another battle continues. Frequent and longer deployments have placed real financial, emotional, and sometimes mental strains on families. Unemployment among some troops is twice what it is among civilians. So now, more than ever before, our troops need us to be there for them. When military families need help, they call USA Cares. Please help by donating at usacares.org today and give them a hand up.
WYLN TV 35 has strong ties to the community, as evident in its commitment to important causes like the American Cancer Society and Helping Hand Society telethons. WYLN's commitment to northeastern Pennsylvania continues with a broadcast of Hazleton's Funfest Parade and both the Christmas and St. Patrick's Day parades in Wilkes-Barre. In the summer, we broadcast the Weatherly and Giants of Spare Hill Climb, and throughout the year, we provide important community services through the broadcast of town meetings, school board meetings, election night coverage, and other events. WYLN, we're your local network.
Tune in every Sunday night on WYLN from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on WYLN. I'll see you in the ring.